Um, okay, so let's talk about this situation here. Once again, be careful about committing or at least getting intimate with people too fast. I feel like for a lot of you who are out there dating again, there might be like a lot of people that say one thing, they make plans and they don't follow through. So rule them out. Just don't waste your time. And I feel like especially, I feel like if you haven't been dating for quite some time, there might be like people that send out messages and they're like, oh, meet me here and here. And then you feel like it's going to pan out. It's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be, the ideal situation, the love of your life. And they just renege on their plans. So just be careful about, first of all, sleeping with them too soon, getting intimate too soon, pouring out your heart too soon for those of you who have recently re-entered the dating scene, because I feel like what you see is not what you get. So just be careful about that. But I feel that amongst them, there will be somebody that is on your level, that's looking for the same thing, that are going to cross your paths. Okay, so don't give up. Just be careful. What I'm feeling here is, first of all, in the past position, a lot of you are now in a very, very financially stable position. You have gotten out of sticky situations that jeopardize your financial stability. You're clinging on to it. And a lot of you are very, very cautious as well about your spending. Okay. Which is good. And it's always like, the spending situation always comes up with Taurus, because you are very like security focused, which is a good thing. Okay. So a lot of you have basically regained your power. You're holding on to your financial resources. You're being cautious about spending, and you're trying to save up for that nest egg for your future. So as a result of it, I can't help but feel like you're looking for the one. A lot of you who are single or who have recently, left a situation, you're kind of like at a point where you feel like, I'm ready to find the one. I'm ready to give my heart to the one. But you want to be careful about this as well. And as a result of it, you have recently, reached out to other people. Your social circle is expanding. There's new projects in the works for you. Your financial situation is looking very, very good for this month. I feel like there's contracts coming through. I feel as well with this Page of Wands, this is basically news on the work front, news on the romance fronts as well. People that are attracted to you, that want to meet you, that want to take you out. Okay. So there's a lot of communication coming through, and I feel like it's very love focused. What's crossing you here is the World card. And I feel like with the World card, there is a little bit of anxiety when it comes to branching out and stepping out of our comfort zone and basically popping that bubble that we've been insulating ourselves in for so long. There might be self-image issues. There might be just a lot of you are trying to I feel like revamp your style, revamp your wardrobe. If that's something that you're doing, it looks to me to be very positive. Whatever you need to do to build up your self-esteem, it's always a good thing, but just don't go overboard. At the same time, I feel like there are so many opportunities. The world indicates expansion, okay? So I feel like there are a lot of opportunities on the dating front overall. Your foundation here is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands indicates a situation where we are waiting for a person. We're waiting for something to come into our lives, and we've been stagnant, waiting for that specific person or that specific thing to come into our lives. This can be a job. This can be anything that we are just stuck in one place, mourning over it or pining over it, pining after it and wanting it to come in. So you've been doing this for quite some time, and now you're breaking out of your shell so rather than waiting for it, you are taking active steps to call it into you, but to also go out into the world to seek it. So it's a really beautiful like transition in the energy, in you taking back control of your life and not waiting anymore, but rather getting out into the world to pursue it. The first challenge is going to come in for this, the next 2 weeks, which is dealing with people that say one thing and they mean another, or, like missed opportunities when it comes to the dating front. I feel for a lot of you, you're getting so many, suitors. I feel a lot of suitors. And you know, they might have like made promises, oh, let's be committed with one another, and then they don't follow through. I feel like this is just a minor thing. It's just, they're just minor setbacks so that you can be careful in the future. And I feel like, especially when it comes to people, younger people who are dating, they have multiple you know, irons in the fire. So you feel as if you might have been the only one, but they're like um hedging their bets by dating other people. So a lot of you have come to this realization that, you know, what you see is not what you get. And you're also getting yourself out of this stuck energy where you're kind of just perpetually in waiting mode. And you're actively taking taking steps to be more proactive about steering your life in the direction that you want, especially on the dating front. Okay. Finances looks very stable. So I feel like it's mainly on the dating front that the energy is coming in for me clearest. Okay. In terms of your advice here, the advice here is the Seven of Swords. So this is a card about sneaking around. This is about dishonesty. And because you're showing up in the upright position, the people around you, you might want to be careful about shady dealings, shady business partners, people who are looking out for number one and they don't really have any, you know, ethical, moral considerations. This is something to really take into account, okay? I also feel as well, because that a lot of you are dating, I feel messages coming through. You want to screen out the riffraff, okay? So just let them go, and don't pine over it. Just let them go, okay? Because people will start to show their true colors. And I feel like your intuition might have told you it's not going to pan out. So, you know, just trust it, okay? What's coming in external to your environment here is the Seven of Cups. So all the options are being dwindled down, and you're whittling away and screening out the riffraff. And as a result of it, you are going to end up with the true options, okay? In your hopes and fears, we have the Two of Cups here. And the Two of Cups is basically wanting that soul union, wanting that relationship or work partnership where there is equal reciprocity between two people. So you want somebody who is just like you, who will give as much as you give, who will only take as much as you take. So you want somebody who is courteous. You want somebody who understands you on a very karmic soul level. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, there might be somebody that you have had your eyes on for quite some time, and you're still hanging on to the memories of them. You might not have had a relationship together, but there's somebody that you really like, and you've been waiting for quite some time, hoping that they will come in. And in the process of waiting, it's painful, you know, like waiting for a situation that you know is fated. But the other person might not have that knowledge just yet. So you've been waiting, and then you're realizing that I'm not going to put my life on hold. I'm going to get out there and restart my life. And in the process of getting out there, you're encountering people who are not operating at their best. And a lot of you, it might make you revert back to that previous memory of that other person. But the advice here is hang in there. The right person will be there for you, and they will come along in your new social environment. So it's not time really to go back to the old. It's more about moving on, okay? And trusting that we have to screen out the riffraff in order for us to end with the shining gem, okay? So that's what I feel is like in alignment for you for the next phase of your life. Because what's coming through is a little bit of frustration. This is the Hangman. This is stepping out of our comfort zone, being in an uncomfortable situation, and learning to juggle, learning to manage it, learning to navigate it. Okay, so you might be out of your elements, it feels, when it comes to dating, but I feel like you're going to be learning the curves, or, you know, maneuvering around these uncomfortable situations just fine. And you're also going to it's going to take some time. The Hangman is a card about waiting in suspension. Okay, don't put your life on hold on account of another person. A lot of you as well might be distracting yourself with work in order for you to make excuses not to date. But I feel like it would be a really beneficial time for you to date, especially coming into April. And especially during your birthday time, that is when the sun is going to be in your sign, where you shine a little bit brighter. You attract people to you. Also, very shortly after, Venus is going to be in your sign. It makes you appear very irresistible and beautiful. So it makes you charming. It makes you radiant. So it's actually a very, very good time to date, starting in April, excuse me, continuing into, past your birthday time. Okay. So just, hang in there. It's going to take some time. Right now is pretty much to get yourself situated and comfortable and to learn the ropes, and then things will start to pick up for you. The financial situation is going to be phenomenal. A lot of you might have had financial hardships. All of that is coming to an end. And financial windfall is coming through in terms of assistance, financiers, getting projects off the ground. Tax season is also in effect. So there's like some type of financial windfall coming through for you. If you have had financial worries in the past where you are clinging on very, very tightly and protectively to your resources, this situation is going to uplift and you're going to be okay. The Five of Pentacles also indicates to me, it's a situation where we feel that we're not worthy, where we feel as if, we're not comfortable in our own skin, or we feel insecure, okay? And the cards are basically saying that your financial foundation is going to start to stabilize. As a Taurus, as an earth sign, once your financial situation is sorted out and stabilized, that's when you're going to feel good again, okay? So overall, it's very, very positive energies. Be a little bit careful about dating. When it comes to you marry Taurian people, I definitely feel some financial assistance coming through from your significant other. There's like some windfall coming through that's going to alleviate whatever anxieties and worries you've had about money. It's going to take some time for it to come in. If it hasn't come in already for this month,